Good day, YouTube. Today I've been out to do some Christmas shopping and I didn't buy anything for Christmas for other people. Instead I bought games for myself. So I kind of said I wasn't going to do that, but and I wasn't going to buy any more games this year. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So went to a couple of shops over in Bedford today. Went to CEX, which the CEX is one of those funny ones. It's quite expensive. Don't normally buy from there for you know, anything but sort of sports games tend to be. But because I'm getting through my GameCube collection, I've only got sort of 90 odd titles left to get, and some of those are sports. I can pick them up at CEX for quite cheap, so I'll come on to those in a second. So I've got a couple of titles from CEX, and there's also a shop just across from CEX called Close Encounters, which is sort of half retro gaming stuff and the other half is you know, a bit like Forbidden Planet. It's got like figurines and stuff like that. So I think they do a lot of the the board game type roller dice thing. I don't know, I don't play it. Anyway, so I got a couple of titles from in there, which was good. The guy did me a deal, so if you're ever over that way, if you buy, their prices, they're not too bad. They're a little bit on the expensive side, but then again, if you pick up a bundle, he'll do you a pretty good deal on it, so that was worth doing. So anyway, let's start with CEX. As I said, you know, sort of sports titles and a couple of the cheaper titles, they're not too bad. I got Knockout Kings 2003. Sports games, they tend to be cheap. This was £1.50. It's, you know, it's all complete and there, and discs in good condition and things. I couldn't buy that on eBay, including postage, for £1.50. So quite, you know, it's quite a good idea if you're trying to go for full sets to grab the sports games from shops, because they tend to be dirt cheap. Also got Shrek Super Slam, X-Men Legends 2, BMX XXX, Cell Damage, although I found out when I got back that Cell Damage is actually missing the manual, which is a smidge annoying, and Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005, which I think now finishes all the Tiger Woods games off in my collection, and that's all there. And again, that was only £1.50 as well, so quite happy to pay that for, you know, unless I'm lucky and I come across it on a car boot, it's worth, you know, picking them up where you can if they're going to be that cheap. So then I went across the road to Close Encounters and got some games off the chap in there. I only bought 7 games, 3 for the Master System and 3 for the Mega Drive. So for the Master System I got Cosmic Spacehead. I then picked up Psycho Fox and Master of Darkness. Now I have checked all of these that I haven't got them on my spreadsheet, however I haven't actually looked through to check that I haven't got them on the shelf. Because I've been buying lots of games recently, I really hope I haven't picked up a couple of games that I've already got, but I'm pretty sure I need all of these. I then got some Mega Drive titles. Art Alive, looks like a cracking game, this. I'm going to have to bung it in to see what it's like, but it really does look quite terrible. So I got that. Snake Rattle and Roll. Again, all complete and everything. Arcade Classics, which has Centipede Missile Command and Pong in it. Again, all boxed, not in too bad a condition at all. And Lethal Enforcers 2. Again, all nice and complete and everything. So I'm missing a couple of manuals here, just for the Master System ones, but I'll see if I can source those from somewhere at some point. But that wasn't the end of my shopping spree today. Saving money before Christmas, really good idea, is to go into game and buy something expensive and new. So I'd actually had this on pre-order. I know a few people are going to be a little bit like, why would you keep sealed games? I'm not opening this. It's going to go on my shelf and it's going to stay sealed, and I'm sorry if that upsets people, but I just, you know, I like the fact that you can keep a game sealed, and if I keep my collection for 20 years, in 20 years time I'm going to be able to look at this and go, wow, you know, it's brand new, it's never been opened from 20 years ago, and if I've still got my collection, or if I'm still alive at that point. So this is the Nintendo 3DS bundle, the 25th anniversary Zelda limited edition bundle for the 3DS, which really looks cracking. This came up on my alerts a couple of weeks back that this was coming out, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to have to get myself this and put it in the collection. I mean, it's a bit of an investment, but when you look back at some of the Zelda limited edition bundles, I think it's a good investment. You know, they don't seem to ever lose their value, they only ever go up in value. So, you know, from back when they did the Game Boy Advance clamshell version of the gold package Zelda bundle, you know, one of those in mint condition is still worth far more than what it was worth, you know, back originally when you bought it. The same with the DS Lite version that came out, and you know, any of the Zelda limited edition stuff will always be worth more than what you pay for it. So I really like the look of this, and I just thought it's going to be a nice little addition to the collection. And I just seem to be spending more money this month than I would in a normal month, and I've still got Christmas presents to buy. So there we go. So those were my pickups today. I'll try and get another video up soon. Thanks very much for watching. Any comments or questions or anything, then let me know. I'm also going to try in the next week to get a link up below on all of my videos to a spreadsheet of my collection, so that everyone can see what games there actually are here on the shelves, because it's very difficult to see from my videos exactly what titles are there. And it'll also give the opportunity, if anybody's open for doing trades, I'll also get a list of my duplicates up as well, and then if anyone's interested in doing trades, you'll be able to see what titles I'm still missing, and hopefully I can get a couple of steps closer to completing a couple of my collections, which will be really nice. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll get another video up soon.